one or two, and maybe we've already touched on it, but are there one or two principles that, you feel are the highlights, the most important?
Well, the cheap answer would be they're all important, right? So
Yeah.
all 13, but I would say the one that's most foundational is the first one, which is around values. And by the way, so I wrote this book. If you're a kid of the 80s or 70s, there was a series called Choose Your Own Adventure. So it's not quite exactly this, but the idea was the books would say, hey, go in door A or door B.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Turn to page 65 or 85. Kind of like that, where I wanted something where people could actually pick this up and jump around based on which principles resonated with them. So it was written with that in mind. And because different principles are going to be relevant at different points in time, like you mentioned, growth, patience, fear, doubt, those things are going to come up depending on what you're doing. If you're really comfortable, maybe self-limiting beliefs, doubt, and fear doesn't creep in. But if you get that new promotion, you make some big switch, you start your own company, I can guarantee you those things are going to start to be top of mind for you. But that said, the one that I think is really the one that is universal is values. And it's about how do you identify, how do you uncover those values that matter most to you? And then how do you anchor to them? So anchor in a very positive sense in terms of use them to guide you over time. When you start to face some choppy waters, how do you use it as your North Star to actually proceed towards it? And so you're making the right decisions that are in alignment with your own values. So I would say that's the most important and the most foundational, but they all really build above and beyond that one for sure.